made it. It is a Friday. Happy, abundant, beautiful Friday. All of my mates out there. Look at the sun. It's always going to shine in the top of the morning. Okay? Because the sun is here to replenish God's people. So while they blanket the sky, y'all, look at this. Y'all see that blanket of cloud that they're putting over the real spring? They want it to be winter so fucking bad that look at the sun, look at the sunset. Guys, this is a set we're on. This is a stage. Look at the sunset. When the sun set, the new stage appears, which is their daytime, which is why they can make the sun set at 2 o'clock when everybody saw that in the summertime it was setting at 8. And like, what the fuck? Like, how is it gonna set hours earlier? Because it's a set. The same way we've learned about, the maritime language and things like that, the marine kingdom, and how they have us using that for, to describe our birth and everything is the same way that they use the language and the all of that to describe our days. Okay, the sunset is a set like a movie set. It does not mean that the sun is going down. The sunset means that a new scene, time for a new scene. Okay, that means cut. It's time for a new scene. Sometimes you just gotta sit here and let these people I don't know, it's almost like a fucking raid. Like, what the fuck? These cars are everywhere outside. Early in the morning, like, whoa, let them go a little bit. I'll let a car go and speed up. Get with the other ones. I'm not trying to be in your cluster. Let me let this one go too in back of me. Go ahead, brother, with those bright lights. Speed on out. Let's let all this traffic that literally just, look how much traffic is about to pass me. Like, I feel like it just comes out of a portal. Here we go again. Let's let this traffic go. Because it used to be days where you can go outside and no traffic. It's no traffic. Like, it'd be like low reduced, It's never fucking days like that. It's never. But yeah, we're all in a script right now. And this community, as much as we can do to denounce this script is going to help us break away from the matrix, okay? It's going to help us break away. Now, Trump is scraping and scrambling for power. He's scraping and scrambling with every fiber of ounce of energy he has left for his age to energy ratio. And he's trying everything to keep the reins over God's people. Like, he literally just bought out TikTok. So TikTok and what we know it to be is probably going to change tremendously to protect his fucking pigskin ass. Did you know that? It's so crazy. So if you were saying anything about these Epstein files or anything about him, then your content can be messed with and tampered with and stuff. Some people, I feel like this car behind me is literally a bitch following me, so let me let her go. One of them African bitches again. Yo, I'm telling you, like, these Africans, I don't know if they Masons, they all black, and I think they all come from Charmaine Aponte. They all look the same. Like, you're not about to tell me. And then when I like approach them, like yesterday, y'all saw the girl at the car. Like, they be fumbling, like they ain't doing shit. Like, you let to not do anything. Like, what is that supposed to do? Literally. And they, like, I'm telling you, everywhere around Baltimore I went, is the same type of, like, remember the girl that came to the side of the car and was like, get out the car? It's the same type of, it's almost like it's a big family of the same motherfuckers that's sitting up here following me around. The same people. No one, you can look at this way, you can literally see no one goes this way. So I went another way to dupe their ass this morning. And this bitch was following me on my ass and shit. Like on my butt. Okay? There's somebody else behind me too. They creeping. And this is how they do to keep, like, you know, they'll creep or whatever to try to stay following me. But I see them, so I'll pull over and let them. Every fucking time, y'all, is one of these dark-skinned ass people. And I'm not saying it as a racism thing. I'm saying it as a description. Like, they all look the fucking same. I'm sorry. They all look like if it was a cult. All right, let me let this one by. Tinted windows. It'll always be that too, because they don't want to be seen. Bitches on the scene don't want to be seen though. Anyway, back to the goodness, guys. Yeah, we're on a set. All of these people are part of the set, and when you do not play their game, they don't know what to do next. And there's so many people out here that do not know what to do next without being reminded by someone else's actions, y'all. Like, this is why it is true. Romeo is the motherfucking whim wham queen. I'm going to let y'all know that now. If you need to follow anybody and copy anybody, you need to go and follow Romeo, because sis is she is the example that every small-minded person needs to role model. Like, y'all need to role model how to think, how to use your thinker a little bit more to be creative. Okay? Because a lot of y'all worst enemy. We could have things on this planet solved a lot quicker if your focus and energy was in the right place. Okay? In the right motherfucking place. You see, taking a break is essential. I'm a break taking type of bitch. Let it be a weekend, you know, my ass is taking a break. I'm taking a motherfucking break. I don't raise to post content. I don't raise to you know, do anything. When I have an idea, sometimes I'll even sit on that, because at the end of the day, it's about being in competition with yourself, knowing what you can do, what you bring to the table. The minute that you put somebody else in front of your goal, and it's not, and you're not their caregiver, is the moment you start to sabotage yourself, because now you are not even thinking about your own goals. You're defeated already. You're thinking about someone else that does not contribute to your very well-being. And that's what's so crazy. Now, I want y'all to take notice. When I take the toll roads, this is what the girl on, whatchamacallit was talking. Look at this shit. Like, y'all see that? Motherfucker coming over. Like, these trucks are deadly. This is why I take pictures of them. They know me all around the city. They literally are trying to take me the fuck out. Like, this motherfucker, and it's crazy because this type of shit is why I call and get people fired. I will get your ass fired fast and take a picture of it, but right now I don't have the time. I got a car in back of me that is not from Baltimore, or it looks like some type of government or something like that. Let's look at these. These are Africans. These motherfuckers are trying to ride close to my car. Look. You see how they looking there? You see how close they try and get? They trying to be neck and neck with me. You see all this? They don't have to be. They can fucking go. But this is what I think is also a reptilian. I think they reptilians in there too. You see these cars behind me? All government paid actors. Truck drivers like this. Motherfucker coming over close to me. Like, are you serious? My kid is in the car. Like, they was literally just trying to wreck me. Literally. They're mad as fuck because this is what they want. If you're not coming through the toll, where you can literally, you know, if you're not coming through the toll, where you can literally have to pay them anyway, right? And then you in the toll, they know you here. Good. The police is reported ahead. Great. This will be a safe toll ride. Because I always think about a collision or some shit happening inside the tunnels while I'm going through it. Because it's like, why do you want people to go through the tunnel so much? But this, you see that no one's out here on the highway where they should be, because everybody's taking the road, right? So they losing a lot of money, because literally people would use toll to get to where they gotta go. So because everybody's on the road, Baltimore City and County is like, oh hell no, we need y'all to get out there. All the $3 that we would be getting from y'all going through these tolls, we need y'all to now make these people get into accidents, make them run the red lights, all cause collisions, because we don't even want them to be driving for real. We want these 15-minute cities like Yard 50 everywhere, so that we can control them. Now, I feel like this winter, you know, that they're trying to create this huge winter storm is going to debilitate many places, and it's going to, you know, cause for them to have to lay out their plans of the New World Order a lot faster, because now, I mean, think about what happened before. We had the hurricanes that flooded South Carolina and then Florida. You know, it broke up streets, made manhole size, city hole size holes in the streets, trees, everything down. We forgot about that. Then the last we heard from some of those Carolinians was that they were in the mountains and FEMA was rejecting anybody from coming out there helping them, right? Think about all the natural catastrophes that they've had us have over the past. Look at how empty it is. They missing money, y'all. No one's coming through these tolls. Everybody on the roads. So now they like, oh no, fuck that. Fuck that. We gotta mess it up. The city is getting their money from everybody that they have inciting tickets. Like I can't describe it, because it's almost like inciting a riot, but it's staging tickets. Like it's causing scenes that creates accidents, or oh fuck, what the fuck, y'all? Look, I'm trying to get over it. Like, these people know my way. I just want y'all to peep this out. These people know my way, right? I got a big ass truck. This truck, you see this truck right here? Hold up, I'm gonna have to get over all the way over like this and then let y'all see. You see this truck is slowing down. This motherfucking white truck sped past me because it knew I gotta get over to get to 53. You see this? When I was getting over, this shit was in back of me. He was trying to hit me from the back. This is the second truck this morning that did that shit to me. This is exactly why I film. These people know who the fuck I am. They know who I am. And all I'm doing is trying to protect my city and the people in it. So these white and white supremacists and people with rich people with money and all of these black sellouts won't trap us in some shit. I'm trying to put people on, right? And these motherfuckers is mad. But you know what? Today I gotta go to court. Friday, today, for 2 fucking traffic tickets. Because every traffic ticket, I was getting $75 a day. I was taking to court. I'm not about to pay $75 a day to ride through the city. You got these fucking creeps, little weirdos riding around me, going beneath the speed limit. And if then when I go around them, it happens to be right by a speeding camera that catches the 5 fucking miles per hour over the speed limit that I go in order to give me a $75 speed ticket. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Does the judge know about this? So now I gotta go to court because in order for me to not pay all this money, the judge needs to know what's happening. I don't know. He might even know what's happening. Because again, this is all for the city or the state. The money is going into the city or in the state. They need the money so that they can turn these places into 15-minute cities because they need the New World Order. I don't know what part of that don't you understand. That is why they needed all the other nations to come over here to the United States to get a piece of the American dream, because they're willing to do things that Americans are not gonna do. They're gonna help the New World Order to roll out, while Americans are not gonna go for that shit. So because we're not gonna go for it, they are like, you know what? Come on, we're calling the reinforcements over. It's the same thing them jealous bitches did in the clubhouse yesterday. They called their reinforcements over. I'm one person in there and they all got offended because I don't know. I feel like we have equal rights in that room, and all I'm doing is typing and texting, and y'all bitches got offended. So it's the weak pride and the weak egos of the fragile-minded people here, which happen to be the richest, most elite people, but they're the most weak and fragile, and they're the ones that have to have control of other people so that their status can remain supreme in front of everyone else that they needed to impress the whole time. See, I don't need all of that to impress a motherfucker, because that's impressing a person is goal. You know, I feel like I'm pretty impressive without even trying to be impressive. And that's something that they cannot mimic. They can't mimic those things. Which is why mimicry, the matrix, the sunset, all of these things that replicate authenticity, the original, the prototype, all of those things are there to take you away and distract you from what reality is. And now that everything is all distorted, they can put these fucking figments of imagination and delusion into your head and have you running off of it. Like Dunkin' Donuts. America's running off of Dunkin'. I think Dunkin' Donuts is the nastiest, worst donut place ever. And America's running off of that shit. You know how many fat hippos go up in Dunkin' Donuts every fucking morning? They love that shit. Oh, give me some Dunkin'. That's sweet. You may as well fucking get a bowl of wood. I'm sorry, not wood. Sugar blocks and a spoon and eat like that and put a little chocolate syrup on it. That's what Dunkin' tastes like to me. It's the most teeth rattling sugar rush ever in my life, right? And I feel like I would probably eat Dunkin' if maybe I don't know. I don't even know what circumstance would have me just go to Dunkin'. Actually getting a can of biscuits and putting a hole in that biscuit, frying that thing up, and putting some glaze on it with some cinnamon sugar on it. That's the best goddamn donut, if you ask me. That's gonna be closest to your original gourmet donut. I do that all the time at home, okay? Fresh hot donuts in seconds, and they don't cost that much. Okay? But yeah, the taste, the quality, what you think quality is in America is definitely, it's fluff. It's not really the quality that sustains life. This quality impacts people and it breaks up happy homes because a motherfucker is beating their back in the sun or in weird hybrid air conditioner all fucking for the majority of their life, to be around other people to impress the next motherfucker because they can buy cufflinks now this year. They look at this shit. This is another tactic. The light is all the way up there. Now it's causing me to want to get over left or right. But the way these cars are speeding up, it will cause me to have an accident. Look. Okay, now they go, like, when you get in the city even more, yeah, like these people, and you see all them little poles and shit on the back of his shit, right? Yeah, so it's almost like, and look, let me show you how this white guy driving. They got it to where as though if I come over, he's gonna speed up automatically. Like these are butt buddies. They're butt buddies. Like they got this shit downtown on lock. These white people down here are the same ones that'll come to your yard and be like, you got a pit bull? You got a pit bull? Like, I never understand this white psychology, but let me tell you how to get down. Oh, you got a pit bull. Pit bulls, they do this and that. I know that pit bull better not come out the yard. Bite nobody. How the fuck is the pit bull gonna bite somebody? Because my dog got out, followed me out the yard to my car one day. And this white man was so fucking big and red and angry in his yard because my damn pit bull ran after me in my car, talk about to his other white friend, oh, I know that pit bull better not bite nobody. How the fuck is it gonna bite you, simpleton? That's what I said. I said it got out my yard. Oh, yeah, motherfucker, I don't want to hear that shit. It kept going right in front of your whole family and your daughters. Because you's a big, fragile caveman sitting up there talking about my dog. And it's crazy because the same motherfuckers, right, that get offended over your dog, over your pit bull, will have some motherfucking hyenas from Africa that they just spent $7,000 with it, with a fucking dummy in their house with your face, with your picture on it, then telling their fucking hyenas, oh yeah, go ahead, we don't like these niggers on this block. They'll sit up there and have that going on in their house, but sit up there and point out your pit bull. Like, that's how weak and fragile it is. Like, no one can have even like, advantage. No one can. They want you to be unadvantaged, and they want you to be able to like fight like this, while they can be like, yeah, I whipped his ass, I did that, like that Jake Paul shit. They identify with that stage Jake Paul bullshit that I'm sick of. Look at this shit, bitch. Like, this bitch won an accident so bad. Like, she kept, look, accident so bad. Look how the bus in on it. Bus is in on it. Let's look at this bitch. Let's look and see who driving. A fucking Hispanic family, not from here. They need from Guatemala for 30 cents. Running to the back of them today, bitch. Like, y'all, and then let me get on the black people too. I got something for y'all this morning. Because I'm sick of y'all thinking everybody y'all motherfucking friend. And y'all can go to everybody country. And when them silky hair motherfuckers come over here, they are friends. And yeah, we want to try everything. And I mean, it's cool to coexist, but it got to be a limit, okay? It got to be a limit. So let me show y'all. Just like my cousin, right? Just like my cousin thought his shit was sweet, so did this guy. And I don't mean to, talk down on people, but this man is from Baltimore, Maryland. He went to get married and went to Mexico. Okay? Why are we going to Mexico again? Do you see the way that they over here in this country, in your very own city? Have you been called a monkey yet? Have you been called by them yet? Because they will, like their grandfathers, will stoop to the lowest of orangutan mimicry to call you a monkey. Okay? They will call you a monkey so fast that it's like that's what they they must have came from monkeys, because I feel like it's the pot calling the kettle black, that's the only fucking thing that you got to say to somebody. That's the only thing. And nappy hair and shit, that's it? Okay. So you got people that think this shit is sweet, okay? A lot of us, we still like stuck in slavery mentality and don't want to call a eye a eye. We don't want to call a tooth, a nail, a eye, a head, a head. I mean, we got a duck. Like, y'all want to fucking call everything what it's not. Or just because you're a black man or whatever, these things won't happen. Move the fuck over. Like, move over. I wish somebody was because some of these bus drivers need their lip split. Like, this little bitch ass coming over here. Like, y'all see my daughter in the seat? People coming through the line. Like, who is giving y'all licenses? Like, all of these places, they need to be, for real, I'm about to start a movement out this bitch. Everybody giving licenses, because whoever out there giving $3,000 and $11,000 in stamps and all that shit, they need to be locked the fuck up too. Like, how is you giving that? You know what's going on, especially if they the same race. Let's call a spade a spade. You got your cousins, brothers, buhadas, everybody up in there working in them companies, and they looking out for y'all. Just like the police. And y'all sit up there, oh, ice, man, ice, baby, bitch. Okay? Now, like I was saying, this man, God rest his soul, went to Mexico with his wife to get married in one of their villas. Rio, whatever. The place looked nice, but it was for Mexican people, okay? The shit is for Mexicans. So they come over there, and a part of their Like, where was everybody else? Is it just like y'all two? Like, where was the rest of the family? I guess it was just them getting married in Mexico, and they wanted like a paradise dream. Honestly, I would have tried I would have went to Puerto Rico. I'm gonna go where the Hispanics will like you. Okay, I'm gonna go where the Hispanics can relate. I didn't have somebody invite me to Dominican, DR, and I was going to Taco Bell, and he was Dominican, and he like, hey, you should come to Dominican, and he told me, Bolivia, or one of them, I can't think of it, but he invited me. Would go to the countries that's more acceptance of your black ass. Okay, hey baby, have a good time. Don't forget to take all these million jillions of snacks now. Okay? No, you got time today, baby.
No,
see, we went through, huh?
Gotta fix the car.
Oh, okay. Well, not really.
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, ain't nobody coming.
It's good and
And see, you see my daughter singing,
no, I'm not.
what's her name? Romeo song? Dr. Pepper, baby. She got role models, y'all. And while these
I don't like this song. I just said
don't hate on Romeo. That's my girl, okay? Don't do that.
no, cause she's taking it too far now.
No, she not.
Making a song for everything.
Okay, so what?
No.
And she getting paid. Look, you see how haters can be?
I'm not.
You see?
I'm not hating.
You better start making one for
She talk about some Vita Coco. No.
make one for Star, and I'm gonna make one
No.
for Pepsi.
No.
As much as we drink them, shit.
I don't drink those anymore.
Oh, really? So what we gonna do with those 2 cases in the house?
I don't know. Okay.
All right. See you later. Love ya. I don't know, y'all. I might be in the booth. I might be in the booth, y'all. I might get in the booth today with my Pepsi. All right. So I got some Pepsi in our house. So all right. Anyway, back to this. This man went over there. He wanted to have a paradise wedding with his wife. And I don't think they had family over there, unfortunately. And the family was notified, the mom, that her son jumped off or fell off of a balcony of a tall, floor, whatever floor he was on. And it wasn't the what they say, the fall. It wasn't like him hitting the steps or whatever. It was the height of the fall. Like, duh, the height of the fall. You falling from like all the way up there. So yeah, the height of the fall killed him on impact. And she was like, they kept telling her different stories. They wouldn't let her identify the body. And she was like, all of that was just making her feel very unsettled and uneasy, which I understand because it's the same shit that they did to me with these white folk and probably Hispanics too up in PA with my son. They coming after black men. And had I known to keep my son even in Baltimore, this is why, we need our communities. We need our communities. I have a family, but that's not my community. My family is not my support system. My family is not the one that's like, I don't think you should do that. No, man, keep them here. We'll help you. Like, they've helped before, but I feel like it was with a vice. Like, it wasn't genuine because it was always like thrown up in my face, or certain things caused the argument in my household. Or, it was sometimes I was made to look like I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing and shit like that. A lot of things, so it's so crazy to have to see this happening all again and understand that, when you don't have the support system, things can happen. They are, if you don't understand that, they have done works on the black communities, the black families, especially the ones that's up north, and it really was like together but had the whitewash in them. Because I feel like the black southern families, they still more connected. I see them fighting for a lot of black, fights. Like, I've seen where white people tried to come up in their communities and have a picnic, and the men of the block was like, "Oh no, you on my grandma block. Do y'all got a permit?" It made them shut that shit down. You would probably never see that. Maybe in New York. I feel like New Yorkians, like the way that New York man was going hard for his city, going walking around showing gentrification and all of that. I feel like a New Yorker would. But a lot of, like, even where I'm at, like, they don't stand for shit. It's more like, territorial against your own people than standing for our history, our rights, and your brother. Like, it's not like that here. So it's so crazy to see, and they take advantage of these things. Now, I come from a family. Look at this bitch. Like, what do you want to stay behind me for, white man? You're weird. You're weird as fuck, dick. Every lane I'm going, you going. Anyway. Oh, shit. Okay, so let me park here. Here's a good safe spot. There's no weirdos behind me. Everyone's parked. Why is he parking? Yo. Am I fucking... Alright, you know what? At least I'm in back of him. People are weird. Yo has nothing to... Like, whose grandfather is this? Y'all don't check on y'all grandparents out here? Apparently y'all don't. And that's the crazy thing. You got a whole bunch of racist people, but y'all not checking on y'all elderly people. Like, y'all grandfathers out here crashing out, following people like they think they Darkwing Duck and shit. Like, they think they fucking blood brothers with Elon Musk, spit brothers with Trump and shit. They be doing weird shit early in the morning. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. Looking like a damn... I don't know. He looked like he played on Naked Weapon or some shit. It's crazy. But long as you know what, I'ma stay here and you stay there. But anyway, they take advantage, yo. Like, we come from family reunions. We come from the electric slide. We come from that, the era of cookouts and inviting everybody coming outside over. We outside, we having fun. It's a kid party turned to adult party. Y'all know that they've used NPCs with tactical force to break that shit up. They, a lot of the times, recent, especially like during COVID, what they did was send masked men out to group settings, right? Group settings where people was having cookouts and parties and shit like that, and they had them shoot up the parties or the cookouts. Like, it happened a lot of times here in Baltimore. A lot, especially before COVID, like around 2020. That shit happened a lot. It was around the time when they started taking out our key players in the city. So I'm gonna tell y'all, just from my point of view, my perspective in the city, they have taken away people like the celebrity barber. I forgot his name. Now, granted, he had jealous guys around him. Who knows if it was an inside setup job? Who knows how deep it went. But he just went to Miami to celebrate his birthday, came back to Baltimore, his ass got shot up and died. After and I feel like, he had a larger platform. They're attacking people with larger platforms that can reach out and help uplift the black mind. Look at what happened to young Pharaoh. I don't know how they're targeting YouTubers, but for somehow they're able to target people with larger platforms. So young Pharaoh is another black mind that was reaching the masses that the white people had to intercept. Then again, we have groups in Baltimore City like Stop Shooting. Stop Shooting. Stop Shooting was on Monument Street. One year, the Stop Shooting activist himself was shot up. Years following, the office was ransacked and shot up. Do you think that black people are going into these places unless they are paid or have something to do with white supremacy, that they will go into a place to protect their own communities, neighborhoods, mothers, and children, and shoot up and kill the very people that's there to protect them? I highly doubt that shit. I highly fucking doubt it. And because these masked men that ran up on people that was outside having cookouts and, groups of people that was on corners and shot them and got away with it, I highly give that score, I give that count to the white supremacists. Only people that are backing up those agendas, if not them themselves, are the ones that are left unscathed when we see articles come out where people literally pass away. They have friends in every industry, just like their colleagues, that will make sure it goes away. Why do you think Trump has a good time with the Epstein files? What do you think about my son Sean Lee Fortune? Gone in 2 days at a federal program, and still every white man that's in the office with a collar with a lawyer degree is saying, I'm sorry, it's a complicated case, can't help you. Even some of these black uh, ones that go for the white supremacist mindset, the ones that are in the news, the big ones. They want easy work. If it's not easy, and most of the time if it's easy and in the news, it's going towards an agenda to shape the mind. Let's be honest, the news is only like a toy. It's like when I want to pull out my phone and make a video or persuade someone that my cookies are the best. You pull out your tools and you do it. So they have friends in marketing, and news is marketing for the world, for their agendas. Okay, you have to look at these things through the scope of lenses that we already know. We know about business. We know about how people get over on people. Look through that scope and apply it to everything else that we have to go through on this motherfucker. Hold up real fast. And that's just going to show you what these jokers are up to. And that's just going to show you what these jokers are up to. At the end of the day, they are trying to change the very way that we do things in the United States. They are impeding on our freedom in the United States. They're talking about territory. Well, my territory is my freedom. My ability to make the choices that I want to make and do the things that I want to do under the scope of how I feel, not because a white man that has nothing to do with my life or my lifestyle doesn't see fit that I have this or operate under this or whatever, because it makes him look a certain type of way, him and his family, that he works so hard stealing for the very same people that he can't really suppress. Yes, you suppress us, but we have bounced back. A lot of us that you try to weaponize, God has put something in us that you just can't kill unless it's a physical thing. And even in that sense, the spirit will travel. The energy is still there, which is why they are trying to overlap even reincarnation with the Matrix. When you understand how evil and controlling these people are, like they want to fucking control you so much that they are willing to fucking create a fake reincarnation, a fake universe for you to reincarnate in, for them to say, hey, trap your soul in death, to say this is where you go so they can have fucking control of you. Like, what kind of psychotic fucking shit is that? What is that? I have no, like, I don't even want to control my child. I want my child to do the best for my child. Like, I want them to have the best and do the best. But when it comes to free will, God gave us all of that shit. And at the end of the day, we don't know what that feels like because we're always being told what to do. And the fact that at the end of the day, they are down on their last slimy leg and they have done everything to separate the black family, even picking us off and saying, oh, they hung themselves. They're doing every fucking thing to separate the black family so that we can be targeted. Because again, these predators do not like you to have an even advantage in the fight. They want you to be taken, and they want you to be caught off guard so that they can seem like the triumphant victors that they are not. Okay, they will literally pay people under the table to make it seem like these are the actors that were there in the 18th century with black and white TV. I don't know if it went back that far, but you know what I'm saying. And a lot of the female actors were white men. Okay, the same ones that came from that lineage, the same one whose presidential wives are also white men. That lineage is the same ones that are here governing the world, along with all of the deals that they made with other species and nations in order to trap the people of God. And once you start to denounce all the other titles that they've given you and start to accept yourself as a child of God, then you will understand how this all relates to you and how you are the main character. And now you will be able to channel that energy to something that actually correlates with reality instead of trying to downplay the next person that look like you, because we are under fucking attack if you haven't noticed. Newsflash, a lot of you haven't noticed. This smiling man did not notice we were under attack by other nations and even people that look like you. If they've been, if they've been recruited, if they have a skin in the game, then yeah, they're gonna also help suppress you. Those are the ones that you need to be looking at, not the me's and the your neighbors and shit. We all in the same thing together. Okay? So I need you to understand that just because one person has, a bad experience, that does not mean that the bad experience is there. A lot of the times, people tend to try to overlook things that's said to them. Like, I remember, for instance, I had this black guy I knew, right? And I thought he was a friend. This is when I was homeless, and this is one of the lessons that taught me, when you are homeless, rely 90% on yourself and 10% on other people's resources, if they offer or are, nice enough to allow you to help you or whatever. So he told me he would let me stay. At the same time, I was also saving money to get a BBL. And I know that's probably craziest thing, but I think when you like living in that BBL lifestyle mindset, those things do come up. So I know I'm not the first female that ever thought about that. But this man was a little jealous too. And about that. And it was crazy because and the only reason why I was homeless is because I left this woman's house who let this girl come into my house. Or was it, did I? Oh no, this was before that. This was before that. Okay, yeah. So, okay, this man was let me stay in his room with him, which was cool. I'm like, all right. And he was living with a white guy in his house. This white man, and if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Get dusted off and try again. Try again. Oh, am I still filming? You don't wanna throw it all away. I might be shy on the first date. What about the next day? You don't wanna throw it all away. I might be bugging on the first day. What about the next day? Hey. Dust yourself off and try again. Oh my gosh, I can't see like what's going on. What's going on with my screen? God damn it! I know I'm not supposed to be like, okay. So anyway, on today's show, I just want to say, I had to let you guys know to love yourself more. Love yourself more, my black people. Love us more. I know that parts of us can get on your nerves as they do with me as well. But I will never turn my back on my people. I will never. Okay? Do you understand that? If I look like I ever turn my back on my people, it's not me. It's not me. Like I feel like I'm the blackest blackety blacker of the blackest. And I'm here to lead the black of the blackety black. Okay? I'm a proud blackie. A proud black American. I'm a proud, okay? And not only are we black, we're not even black. We're Sulani, according to the Panther app. I told y'all black asses, get over there. Get on the Panther app. Because over there, we definitely have to do some working on ourselves. Over there, it's a lot of self-hate. It's a lot of hate over there. You know what I'm saying? But the tribes are there, y'all. The Panther app is golden. Okay? Y'all, they taking advantage of the fact that we are not in accord. I can't even get over the fact that, you know, I have, and I can be cool with white people. I don't trust them. But there's like a wave of whites that's out there letting white men call each other, call them niggas and shit. And I feel like that mixed shit is the segue into that. I will never forget the disdain that I felt when I had some black colleagues come to pick me up to hang with this white boy. And this white guy's cool, but he overstepped the boundary with me, yo. Like, he thought it was going to win him cool points to call this man a nigga. And for real, the man that he called the nigga is weak, because that guy should have had his motherfucking beard. He should have had the health problems knocked out of his ass. But he sat there and took that shit on the chin like a dry dick up the butt. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. Why is this man just walking in the middle of the street like that? I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. He let this man call him a dinner, and a nigga at dinner, and I just lost my son. I literally just lost my son. The dinner was about, you know, my son. It was about, you know, making me feel better and shit, and it was like cocky shit going on and all, and yeah. I gotta be in a bus lane, but you know what? Fuck it. If I gotta go, like, go, bitch. Go. Y'all still. Yeah. I'ma still go down. I'ma go around like this. It don't make no sense. This is how you gotta drive through the fucking. It's like, it's so crazy. Like, it's so dangerous to just be driving. Like, I wouldn't even want my daughter to learn how to drive living here. We got to get out of this country. Like, I would want to stay here only if everybody that needs to be on accord, like, we all on the same page. But for me to stay here in this shit, like, I need to get the fuck up out of here, where this shit is not going on. Like, this is straight demonic and weird. Like, everybody is demonic and weird and don't see reality for what the fuck it is. Well, I'm here to tell you today, just like that guy went over to Mexico thinking shit was sweet, when you got all these motherfucking Mexicans over here, disrespectful, inconsiderate, they don't give a fuck about us, calling us monkeys. I didn't have one of them, like, on the road, like I said, drop a ball or something that it was a ball, like, out of his car and shit. And that shit would have bounced back into my window and killed me. That's what they out here doing, that third world shit that's coming from that country. No one's doing that but them. And they bringing it over here, and everybody else is picking up on it and thinking that this is the way that we supposed to treat each other and live, because it's funny, and people that made a prank fucking industry. Like, all of that shit can go to hell Well, all of them in Satan and whatever the fuck is conducing this power. Like it can all go to hell. But I want my black people in the United States from Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Missouri, Mississippi, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, and Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. I want all of y'all black motherfuckers from the rooter to the tutor to get on code and understand that we are under attack. Stop being so free and friendly. It's cool to be, we need to coexist, right? Be respectful. But at the end of the day, stop letting these motherfuckers up in your business. Your business is my business at this point. My business is your business. Stop inviting them to the cookouts. Stop fucking laying down with these motherfuckers. Stop making them your girlfriends or boyfriends. Like, they want nothing but to further fuck us up as a race. That is why they went through great lengths to take us from a community that have cookouts and family reunions and all of these things, and even just sitting outside together on the stoop, to not even wanting to be together, to hating each other, hating men and women, all of these things. They did that shit to us. It's called genocide on the black race. If I've showed y'all with the trolls what they did to trolls. They will sit up there and lie on the motherfuckers. Matter of fact, I just found a picture of black Michelangelo. Okay, the nigga was black. With all of that being said, do some research and some homework and some self-love on yourself, guys. Have a nice, prosperous, abundant Friday. Okay, I'll see you this afternoon for our celebration. I love you guys, and I'm going to end this live now. Yes, stop streaming.